Hello, Retouchers. You're welcome to my channel once again. So, this is your first time coming across this channel. You know the tradition. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button. Okay, so this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how I retouch this beautiful picture right here. Okay, so this is the raw of this picture. Okay, so I'll show you guys how I retouch this picture from this to this. Okay, so from this to this. So, okay, so this tutorial, we are going to taking it step by step. Okay, so grab your laptop, grab your seats, grab your mouse, grab your pen. Okay, so let's retouch this picture. So without much ado, let's start. Okay, so this is this picture right here. So I've made a video on how you can create frequency separation from scratch on 8-bit and 16-bit. Okay, this picture is on 8-bit. So in case if you missed the tutorial, you can check my channel for it. Okay, so that is common mistakes that retouchers do. Okay, so explain step by step on how you can create frequency separation from beginning to the end, and how you can set on Mr. Brush for perfect results. Okay, you can check my channel for it. So for the sake of this tutorial, we are going to be making use of this my all-in-one sets. Yeah, right here. I believe that you guys have downloaded it. But if you haven't downloaded it yet, you can check my channel description. Okay, so to make your work fast and easier. Okay, it contains everything you ever need as a retoucher, as an editor, as a graphic designer. Okay, so if you have your frequency, if you don't have it yet and you don't want to download it, and you have your frequency separation set that you're making use of, or you have your beauty academy, retouching academy that you want to make use of, you can follow along. Okay, let's retouch this picture together. Okay, so the first thing I did was to click on my first frequency separation on the all-in-one preset, the advanced frequency separation. I click on it. Okay, you can see it's load and pause here, allowing us to choose the amount of blur that will be okay for our picture. Okay, so for the sake of this picture, I used 9. Okay, so the amount that will blur the texture, but you'll still be seeing it, but not that obvious. That's where you stop. It doesn't have any specific amount. Okay, so as you can see, 9 blur this picture, but I'm still seeing the textures. Okay, not that much. Okay, so you make it accurate as well. 10 can still work on this image. As you can see, and work on this image also. So let's leave it on. Click OK. So it has load. Okay, so as you can see, the frequency separation here, double tone, which is the low frequency, is double, and the texture, which is the high frequency, is double. Okay, with the empty layer in between. Okay, so the reason of this double is in case if you are a beginner watching this tutorial and you are working here and you made a mistake, you can easily delete the copy and start with this also. So that's the reason of that. Okay, so to reload automatically pick our mixer brush. This is the settings I'm using. My weight is on 60, my load is on 60, my mix is 100, my flow is 60. Okay, so guys, let's retouch this beautiful picture right there. So like I told you guys, we'll be taking it step by step. No rush, no fast forwarding. So you can see the way I'm working. So when you are working with mixer brush and you're working on picture, no, there are many ways to do retouching. But if you are using this mixer brush pattern, you have to work according to the shape of the structure of the image you are working on. Okay, follow how the image is structured, how the skin is structured, how the body is structured. That's how you get the perfect result. Okay, so and when you are working on, you don't you don't brush the highlight to the shadow, you don't brush this way, you don't brush this way. No, if you brought the highlight to the shadow, you spoil it, or you brought the shadow to the highlight, you will spoil the picture. Okay, this is how you brush. And see the way I'm working on. When you are working on highlights, remain on highlights. When you are working on shadow, you remain on shadow. Okay, so So, and when you are retouching, try everything possible to make it as real as possible. That is how retouching is, and that is retouching. You will take your time and work on the image, but it still be looking real, but more beautiful. Okay, still be looking real and more beautiful. And don't forget to always check what you are doing. This is before and this is after. Before, after. Okay, so let's zoom in and zoom out. You go all over again till you get to your satisfaction. Okay, so let's move over to the face. You see the way I'm walking, I'm following the structure of the face. So when you're working on the nose, you have to be careful with the nose. Anything that affect the nose will affect the whole picture. Don't forget to increase and decrease your brush size. Depends on the area you are working on, so it will fit in. Okay, just follow the facial structure when you are mixing. Okay, let's check what we are working on before, after. Before or after, you can see, guys, the magic is happening. And remember to go over and over again till you fix the skin the way you want it. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Let's fix some necessary parts. So as you're watching this tutorial, guys, like, comment, and share. And if you haven't subscribed or subscribe to my channel, support this channel by subscribing. Okay. And if you have a suggestion of tutorial you want to see here, don't forget to drop it in comment section. If you need any of this, my retouching presets, can check my channel description. Okay. Download it from there. Okay, so this is before, after. You can see, guys, we've done a whole lot of work here. Before, after. Okay, so before, after. So the next thing to do right here is to some of these spots, for stubborn spots we are still seeing. Okay, we need to pick them out. Okay, and to do that, to make the texture layer active, stamp to click your alternative on your keyboard, and together with left click your mouse from the good side close to the spots and release the alternative, then paint on the spots. Okay, and remember, before you do that, make sure you soft round brush your clone stamp brush or soft round, and the opacity 100, flow 100. Okay, so you you take your time and pick any unnecessary stuff that you want to pick out of the skin, like these lines right here. Pick them out. So as you can see, guys, the picture is looking flawless and real. Before, after, before, after. Okay, so next thing to do right here is to fix this strand hair, and I would love to change the background as well. Okay, so what I will do is to merge this frequency separation together, Control E. Okay, so I use my quick selection tool right here and click on select object up here. Then I will allow Photoshop to make the selection for me. Okay, as you can see, Photoshop have selected the object. So we check around to check the selection is perfect. If there is a place we need to add. Okay, so I lasso, oregano lasso to and add the place that I want to add to the selection. Okay, always check around because this is computer. Sometimes the selection won't be perfect. So less for you as the human controlling it to take it to perfection. So you take your time and move around to check if the selection is perfect. Okay, as you can see, I've added the places I want to be on the selection. Okay, right now, remember what we selected is the picture, okay, and the selection I need is on the background because what I want to change is the background together with this strand here. Okay, so we do right click and go select inverse. Now the selection is on the background. Okay, so I want the color of the background to be similar with the color of our clothes. Okay, so go to my foreground color here, then pick from my clothes. Okay, so pick from my clothes, from the clothes here. Need it a little more green. Okay, so this is okay. So what I will do is to get a solid color. Okay, so I go to solid color. So as you can see, the solid color will come with the color that I selected. Okay, so this is okay. So now I can check the move around and pick the shades of the color that I want. Okay, so this is okay. So now I will merge it together. Control Control E to merge it together. Okay, so I will take this picture to Lookify. Okay, so I want to fix some things on the hair. The head, okay. So here on the head, we are in Lookify right now. So I move this as I want to adjust it. So always pay attention to details when you are retouching. That's why don't retouch when you are in a hurry. Pay attention to details. As a retoucher, as an editor, your work is to make beautify the picture more, not to change the picture from the original being poor. You have to beautify it more. Okay, so I click OK. As you can see, the eyes is neat, so there's no need of whitening the eyes more, so it won't be excess. So it is the picture right here. Okay, so move to selective color here. Now switch to red. Move the red a little bit this way. A little bit this way. Okay. So move to hue and saturation. And I play around with this hue here. Let me change it to blue. Sorry, change it to blue then. I move with this here. So as you can see what I'm doing right here. So there are many ways to get skin tone here in Photoshop. Okay, so if I group these two things together, you can see before and after. Okay, so this is how I achieve the first skin tone here. So I merge it together. This is the first skin tone. Okay, so the second skin tone that I achieved, I use my all-in-one preset here, the melanin skin tone here. So I click on it. Okay, so this is the second skin tone. Okay, so this was how I achieved the picture right here. So let's start from beginning. So this is the raw picture. Okay, so we did the frequency separation, change the background, adjust the hair, okay, and achieve this. Then the first skin tone and this second skin tone. Okay, so guys, If you watch this tutorial to this extent, you are a pro. And don't forget to subscribe and share, like, drop a comment. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next tutorial.